Okay, so I'm recording. Um, oh, you can't see my table. It is a mess. My last video was done on my other computer because I like the picture on there better. The webcam is not so far away, but it didn't work at all. It stopped, and I have the most gruesome pictures that like chopped me up, spit me out and all that good stuff. So in that video, I don't know if you could hear what I was saying or could pay attention to it, but I just came from medieval times with like 12 kids. It was really fun. I can say I didn't want to go because medieval times is a boy thing for me. It's not a girl thing. I shouldn't say that. I should just say I don't really enjoy it. If I would enjoy wrestling. What else? But I thought about all of the kids who are in hospital. I would love to see some sword fighting and hear the clanging of the swords and get some action like that. And I said, let me appreciate that I'm here. So I appreciated that I was there. And the best part of the night was driving home, packed up in the car, like 12 kids in a van. The kids had a ball. Like, it was just so funny and exciting that it almost made us forget about medieval times. It's funny that we had the best time of our lives after we said a prayer. We said a prayer as we were leaving. And that's when things really started to work out, I guess. Shout outs to Diane for driving us. It really saved me like $200. Now I'm able to get a bus pass this month. What else? Yeah, so we went to medieval times. We had such a crazy time. Oh my goodness. The pictures that Divine took, I really like it this time. He got knighted, and I'll show you those. Show you that. There's this one. Okay, hold on. I don't think I got this right. Look at that. See my boy there? United. And there's the other two, which I will have to... Oh, my knapsack is here. Hang on. Find my knapsack. It's not in there. Okay, yeah, it's here. Here. And look at the cover of that. They changed the cover. And I think that is so nice. And then we took a picture. Hold on, let me show you the king first. Took a picture with the king. And I could not find my crown at that time. Then we took a picture with the queen. Pretty awesome. So, yeah, that was that. What else? Oh, sorry. I was gonna like puking, and I was really sick too. I didn't think that anything was gonna work out. But it did. Today again, my stomach is really out of sorts. I make this shake with like I think it could be coffee, because I think I am allergic to coffee, because every time I drink it, it just tears up my stomach. I can't handle it, but I need to stay up sometimes. And as of like 12:24 right now, and I'm awake doing work because I did come home and um, go to sleep, relax a little. So now that I got up, I say, sorry, oh, my goodness, do some stuff. Yeah, fill out some forms and homework and yada yada. So I got a lot of homework to do. I got a lot of pacing myself to do. You know, I wanted to be able to see a friend this weekend and not able to, and it really bothered me. But now I gotta finish like a lot of homework so I can be able to see them later on. Um, yeah, it's really bothering me when you want to see somebody that you can't see. It makes me so mad. What was I gonna put in here? Can't really remember. Um, yeah, that's it, I think. Kids wanted to come with me to school today. I was happy that I was far away. Oh, Amber and Alyssa are moving. Um, they are, the two only kids who come here quite often, and it's funny that the day I've never like really cared or thought about them coming, like cared in the sense of, well, what if they don't come? Kind of preferred that they didn't come. But the night that I did a vlog on, that made me just, where I was thinking like, what if, what if they don't come back, or I don't see them, or whatever. And it kind of hit here. It was like just a strange feeling, like that I never really considered before. I guess I kind of take them for granted because, I'm a busy mom. But then the next day they told me that they were moving. So yeah, let's see if they actually move. So many people around here, they was like, I'm moving, I'm moving. I even done that so many times. Oh, I'm moving, I'm moving. And I'm not moving nowhere. So, tomorrow we're going to listen to Revenue. Sorry. Routine. Where we listen to the Vinyl Cafe over at Doug's house in the morning. But I don't know how it's going to work because there's a bit of a conflict. Divine also has a Shakespeare thing to be at for 10, so I don't know. I'll probably have to have him dressed. Maybe he'll have to leave 30 minutes into the hour, and then we'll have to finish the program without him, and he'll go. So it's nice having a bigger son now. I don't have to go everywhere with him. He's probably going to want me to go with him. But maybe Nicholas can go with him because Nicholas goes to the library all the time anyways. Nicholas did not end up coming to Medieval Times, one of Divine's best friends, because they were fighting at the moment. They fight like it is a bad relationship. Like, it's just really crazy to see these kids, like, pick up a knife after each other, like, I don't know, for New Year's, I don't remember if I told you that story. These kids are, like, in some sort of psychotic relationship, and I don't mean it like that, but it's just like, I don't want him to get used to having his close relationships be violent, because then he's probably going to choose a violent wife, right? And then he's 12 and I think about this already, yeah, I know. But Divine growing up, and I have to put down my foot more, and honestly, I'm having a lot of trouble with that. Oh, I'm into 10 minutes. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go. So y'all have a great night, and my last vlog, just write it off. I know I look like trash, and the video just got me in the most gruesome photos. So, oh, turtles lost. The boys came. I have to feed the turtle. I have to feed Mango in a separate bin because if I put, okay, this is gonna sound really nuts, but Mango loves tuna, and I cannot put tuna in her tank because that will just stink from here to Kalamazoo. So I take her out, we put her in a special feeding area where she can eat. The boys came in, kicked it over, and we cannot find her again. So Mango is once again on the loose. The way she likes it. But seriously, it's frustrating. Are we going to find her this time? I don't know. So, yeah, I think that's it. I have to wait to do something special for myself. You know, I have to make some friends. If you guys know how to make friends, some tips on like, the thing is like, I don't smoke weed, and most of the people around me smoke weed, and people don't like it when they don't want to have a friend that they think might tell them something about their weed smoking or just can't smoke with them. So I can't really do it there. And like when it comes to church, it's just, you know, these are not people that can be at my house all the time. But you know, I'm having a yearning for more friends right now. I have good people in my life who help me and are there for me, but they're much older than me. The younger people, you know, they're just really into a lot of fornication, a lot of things that I'm not into right now. A lot of superficial things that just don't really matter to me, or neither do I wish to see somebody abusing their lives in that way. Like the last good friend I had, all kind of stupidness with miscarriages, and this guy kind of like, it just came to a point where I didn't want to deal with it anymore. You know, like, she was much older than me. She was like 45, but this girl, she had to go. She was smart. She was as sharp as a pin, and I kept on telling her she needs to go to university because British history, any kind of history, this woman could tell you. That she could tell you like crap for days. She had facts in her head like no tomorrow. I thought she was some sort of savant who needs to be tested because she had razor sharp memory too. But her life was just too drama. She was not Christian at all, like, and just, yeah, no, it just wasn't happening. So, but she was really fun. But you know, she's too crazy and got me into situations that without her there, like, yeah, go do it, go do this, go do that, I would have never got myself in those situations without her. I'm not blaming her, but it's just like, if you know somebody that you have around who is an enabler and an encourager of bad behaviors, you knowingly should step away from that person. So I need to meet some sane people. I feel like you know, I don't do online dating and stuff like that, but when I was, the short period of time that I was on Plenty of Fish or whatever, for like a month or 2 months, these guys would just be so disgustingly negative about women. and they're expecting to get a woman. Like, I don't want nobody crazy, I don't want nobody. It's like, if you're gonna put that stuff and be so negative in your profile thingamajiggy, like, nobody wants you. Some anxiety filled man who's afraid of, like, so I'm right now, I just feel like I'm being like that. Like, I'm afraid, like, I don't want nobody crazy, flashes of plenty of fish come to my mind. Yeah, but I want to meet a young person who is wise, who, they don't have to have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not asking for somebody who's rich, right? But is not wrapping themselves up in self-destructive personalities that are just so obviously self-destructive. Like, fornication is just off the list, and then that knocks out almost every single young friend I possibly could want to have, because everybody, especially in the church, is fornicating. Or if they're not fornicating, they're playing around with it. They're whining up on guys. They're doing all kind of foolishness that it makes it questionable if they're fornicating or not. I don't like to make it questionable. It's like, I'm not doing this. I don't need to play around with it. I don't need to, I don't know, give guys the wrong idea. And all that jazz. And one thing that's really, 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 really annoying is that it's like you have some sort of pheromone sensor on you when you're, as myself, that, like, everywhere you go, men try to chat you up all the time and talk to you. And it's like, I gotta kind of be mean and kind of just learn how to just go away and just kind of, like, I don't know. Like when you meet somebody and then all the guys start swarming you that you never had a chance with, never saw before. The guys just start coming out of the woodwork as if they know that you're interested in somebody else. And that's how I feel right now. Like, if anyone else is, celibate and not, fornicating right now, if you have the same experience, let me know. But yeah, so that's one of my pet peeves right now. It's like, not that I don't like attention. I like attention, but I like attention for the right reasons. I don't like attention for the wrong reasons, because then people expect something from you that they're not going to get. I don't like to question, why is this person chatting me up? So I prefer it to be somebody that I know, knows me. That this is, we talk to each other. This is what we do. This is expected. You know what I mean? But I don't know. And you know what? You know what I can say? In my adult life, I'll call that from 18 to now, no one has ever asked me out, except for Matthew. But we all know he was a stalker person. And I was watching Murray. Oh my gosh, I was watching Murray today for the first time, because I saw some stuff about abuse for women and stuff, and control freaks. And some of these things that these women were going through was blowing my mind, seriously. But one thing like that Matthew used to do. He used to tell me when I have to go to bed. And I'm in school and I have homework to do. And, you know, then it made me, and these guys were crazy, like on Murray. They cut off people's ligaments, cut them up, spanked them, like literally put the woman over his knee, and he showed how hard he would spank her. I understand that when I was a little kid. I understand that at times I need a whooping, and, you know, whatever. But as an adult, to be getting spanked, I am not down for that. Let me tell you, no. I got what I needed when I was a child. When I was a child, I got what a child gets. Now that I'm an adult, I don't want to get that kind of crap. So I think that, and you know, Matthew kept on proposing to me all the time, and he was great. When that boy left, I cried like, I hear this baby crying on the other side of my bedroom all the time, like constantly. That's how I cried. I cried like a baby. I was like, there goes that baby crying, just how I was crying, like, like this. I bawled my eyes out. But now I think it was a blessing, because I think that boy would have beat my ass. Like, he is a very strict person, and he does not put up with the kind of crap that I could probably put a person through. You know, we had to be home by like 9:30 the latest. Even if we were at a party or a birthday party or whatever, everything I wore was too short for him. What else? Oh my gosh. We practically fought about everything. But why did I stay with him? Wow. That's an episode that I cannot put on YouTube. But yes, this man was a straight up abuser. And all my friends tried to tell me that he was, but I thought they didn't know what they were talking about, because I didn't even tell them the half. I didn't even tell them about him really, but they just had the sense that this guy was no. But that's what I don't like. I don't like, oh, I get the sense, like, give me something concrete, you know what I mean? But no, that's when he came around and they saw how clingy and needy he was. This boy would text me just about every 5 minutes. And I'm just like, don't you have to work? Like, you're at work. And I'm at school. Like, why do I have to tell you to stop bothering me? At the end of it, because he's so straight, like, this guy is straight, you know, like, and he had money in the bank because he was straight, and his family was very straight. And you start saving at a certain age in his family, and you get married at a certain age, and you do this and that. And so many rules for him. And it's great because it kept me safe. Because for me, you know, a person who didn't have their mom around as a child, who went through all of these different circumstances, I probably liked feeling safe for once, like somebody cared about my safety. And driving around in a car everywhere and getting Estee Lauder everything. This man worked at the company that created the beauty products for Estee Lauder and all these different companies. So the first time he came to my door, like one day he came and he just dropped off all of these gifts. And I felt like he had stolen it. He had MAC makeup, everything. Estee Lauder perfumes. I got at least like 10 perfumes, MAC makeup, purses, a stereo. I was just like, who did he rob and then come to my house and drop it off? So I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it for at least 2 months, 3 months. I was afraid of that stuff. I ain't never get all that stuff from a guy before. And then I thought, okay, this guy is really trying to impress me. Yeah, so there's things that he did wrong, but let me tell you something. There are some things that he did right, and I am thankful for having him in my life for that period. But in a lot of ways, I kind of just wish it never happened. He was younger than me, and I have never talked to a guy who was younger than me before, so it was very hard for me. And so many times I tried to break up with him, and he just would not let it happen. Not until I actually wanted him did he let it happen. So, yeah, and that was just such a weird experience because I went around telling everybody, I'm going to break up with this guy. This guy is a douche. Da 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 da. And then he leaves me and I'm on the floor. So be careful what you say. You may eat your words for dinner. And you know what? This year, I have been eating my words. I have been talking out of turn, and I've just been leasing lips. I am leasing myself out. I am really putting myself in a financial issues because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. I just gotta learn how to shut up. I'm not gonna do nothing. God will do what He will do, and I can just sit down and shut up. I will not say that to myself unless I'm talking about God, but yeah. So, yeah. Matthew. Oh, he's off abusing some other woman now. Not me, thank God. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And he didn't want me going to the church that I was going to. He came in there and dragged me out. That's why, in a way, I hated that about him, but I loved about him that he was direct. He was not a soft guy. He was like, if he wanted something, you knew. You didn't have to guess about it. He wanted me. He wanted to go out with me, and I knew because he told me. Because he grabbed my phone and made sure that I just when he met me, just aggressively grabbed my phone. Not aggressively, but took my phone, made sure my number was in his phone. That boy was something else. I like his attitude. I like the way he goes about something. That's why he will always have money. He will always be on top. And he really encouraged me. You know, I did the best in school when I was with him because he is just such a doer that I just had to come up to that level, right? Just amazing. But too abusive, like. And we were looking at houses in Guelph to move into. Seriously though, I don't know what he would do to me all the way up there, so I'm glad that we didn't go up there. But so, oh, and I caught a rose yesterday at Medieval Times. I was the only one who caught it right, and he threw it up in the air, and I reached up and grabbed it, and I gave it to the youngest one who was with us. She was about 7. So, Yeah. And I don't know, I got this St. Ives stuff. Revital, Timeless Skin. Um, Revitalent. I don't know why they put it in French. Like, why you gotta be fancy? Renew and Firm. Anyways, but the stuff is crap. It's full of oil. It's like you're trying to put pimples on my face so that some other company is going to make money. Because this stuff, I put it on. I'm looking for a good scrub. I have a good scrub right now from Mary Kay, and it's running low. And I am not going back to Mary Kay again to order anything, but I might have to because I don't know if I'll be able to find something that can do everything that it can do, because this is oil with some very small pieces of scratchy things in it. I need a proper facial scrub. The Mary Kay one has like so much soap. You put it on your face, it's a scrub, and it's like you can feel it working, right? This, I can feel the oil going into my pores and activating pimples. That's about it. I don't know. And I haven't been talkative for the past 5 days. People trying to chat me up, and I'm just like, oh yeah? Really? Okay, bye. I think I'm simmering down. I was stressed out trying to get plane tickets and being up late and just disappointed that I couldn't get the tickets when I wanted to. And I think it pretty much near drained me. But yeah. Oh, we left the cake at Medieval Times, and they didn't serve it either. And I didn't eat their apple pie. Didn't get a chance to. But anyway, yeah. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's another day in the hood. You know, it's all good. I would have hoped to be on an airplane. Look at this video, it's so long. I would have hoped to be on an airplane tonight, seeing the sights, seeing what is to be seen. But I am not. I'm here. So if the person that I wanted to see is watching this video, I hope they're not, because it's kind of embarrassing. It's not for people to watch, you know, like that. Just, it's really just for, I don't know, randomness. And I don't know who would waste as much time looking at me for absolutely no reason. I have not found a thing for my vlog, but I think what I might start doing is either arts and crafts, because I'm into that, or readings. I might do readings. I like reading. I like Old English reading too. So if I could do some Old English reading, that would be exciting. And just go through my lessons, maybe my German lessons. And I was starting to go with Pastor Anderson to learn the Greek, and then I fell off. Oh. Yeah, so then I can call this vlog the learning vlog, and you guys come with me on my journey to learn calculus, German, continue my studies with Old English, Greek, what else? Those are the most pertinent things that I'm trying to learn. Yeah, so Anywho, bye everybody. Have a great night, and um, if my grandchildren ever watch this, I'm sorry that right now I do not seem grandma-like, but I take care of a lot of kids. I house a lot of kids in this apartment every day, and I do take care of um, people, and I'm a caring person. So I'm young, and I think everybody's gonna have their personality, their identity. And I think I didn't understand that about my mom. I didn't understand her identity, her having her own identity very much. And the fact that the reason why she is so how she is because she grew up with a lot of dysfunctional treatments, and that's the way that she got treated. So that's the way that she treats me. And when I was 18, going on 19, probably like 19, and I met back up with her, we reunited per se, it was like a nightmare. And I had dreamt that it would be beautiful, but we met at my grandma's house because my mom's place was just not suitable. And she served an absolutely horrible dinner. Why was it horrible? Because it was horrible. It was like, it tastes like pulled turkey, and it was just all over the place. And I, like, in the home that I was in, my dad was a gourmet cook who taught my stepmom how to really cook, and she could put things on the plate like proper, and she could really cook and throw down. And my mom wouldn't even look at me. She was just serving the food, and she just like, putting her head down and serving, and it's like I wasn't even there. And it all just went downhill from there. So, and then some of the derogatory terms that she would say to me, and stuff that she would do to me, I guess I really took it personally, but I have to realize that she has an identity. She has her own life, and she grew up too in a very bad environment, and she got what she's giving, you know. And she's also going to answer to God, so I shouldn't worry too much. But I am going to go sleep or read or clean, do whatever mother's in school class to do. So bye everybody. Stop recording.